William Bartlett, athlete, physician, humanitarian, and sports medicine advocate, particularly for the benefit of Madison area high school youths, is our first inductee tonight. Madison knows him as Dr. Bill Bartlett, a Dean Clinic pediatrician for more than 35 years. But he first gained prominence in football, basketball, and baseball at his hometown Muskegon, Michigan high school. His best prep football game probably came as a senior against Flint Central, when he scored both touchdowns in a 14-0 victory, won on a 35-yard run from scrimmage. After graduation, he played one football game for Michigan State in 1944, one season as a midshipman at the U.S. Naval Academy in 1946, and 2 years, 1948 and 49, at his beloved University of Michigan. Bill was born August 17, 1926, in Pontiac, Illinois, the second of Dr. F. Herbert and Lucy Bartlett's 3 sons. Shortly afterward, the family moved to Muskegon, where in high school he won 3 letters each in football and baseball, and 2 in basketball. The baseball team was undefeated for 3 years, but there were no state tournaments then, and his 1942 prep football team was considered mythical state champions. The 1942 basketball team was runner-up in the 1A state meet. After graduating in 1944, he enrolled at Michigan State and played 1 game at fullback there. Remember, it was wartime, so he joined the Navy and then received an appointment to the U.S. Naval Academy at Annapolis, where he played quarterback on the 1946 team that lost to the powerhouse Doc Blanchard and Glenn Davis Army team 21-18. After the war, he transferred to Ann Arbor, was backup quarterback to Pete Elliott on Michigan's 1948 Big Ten and National Championship football team, and backup to quarterback John Gindia the following year when the Wolverines shared the conference title with Ohio State. Bill was a medical school freshman in 1949 when he and football teammates Tom Peterson and Ralph Straffon did so well the medical dean wrote Fritz Chrysler, commending the athletic department for its scholarly personnel. After graduation, Bill served his internship at the University of Colorado Medical Center General Hospital in 1953 and 54, and his residency at Denver's Children's Hospital 1954 to 57. Although happy enough in Colorado, Bill was excited about the prospect of returning to the Midwest and accepted a position at the Dean Clinic in 1957. He remembers making a house call on his first night on the job, July 4th. Bill and the former Phyllis Belgrave, whom he married in 1951, are the parents of Michael, Mary, and Peter, and the grandparents of Oliver, Ashley, and Blake. A founder and past president of the Dane County Sports Medicine Council, Bill also served 20 years as coordinator for WIAA state tournament medical coverage, was on the board of directors for the Wisconsin Special Olympics, and from 1998 to 2003, a liaison member of the Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Health. Dr. Bartlett is retired now, but you wouldn't know it. His dedication to pediatrics and the health of children seems to keep him on the go constantly, taking the advice of his mother, who told him she would rather see him wear out than rust out. He was named Wisconsin Pediatrician of the Year in 1991, and he has received so many distinguished service awards from a variety of organizations it would take the rest of the night to name them all. This passion for the health of kids eventually prompted him to become pioneer of sports medicine in Wisconsin. The most prominent example of this is when he and Phyllis donated $75,000 to launch a campaign for training rooms at Madison's 5 high schools or enlarge and equip existing facilities. That program continues under the direction of the Foundation for Madison Public Schools, which accepts donations to build on the Dr. Bartlett endowment that replaces obsolete equipment and supplies. Because of this passionate dedication, he was presented the Dr. Thomas Schaefer Award in 2002 in Boston for his lifetime contributions to the field of sports medicine. Bill's interest in sports medicine was enhanced when he became team physician for football, basketball, and hockey at the fledgling La Follette High School in 1963. So respected was he at La Follette that the school named its new field house in his honor. Later, he became team physician for football and basketball at Memorial High School. Although still fanatically loyal to the University of Michigan, Bill has switched a good share of his enthusiasm to the University of Wisconsin athletic teams. He demonstrates this with his membership in the Buc-ee's Ambassador Support Program and the Crazy Legs Classic Run Steering Committee. Bill is quick to credit many of his former coaches and teammates for their influence early in his career, including Michigan's Fritz Chrysler and Benny Oosterbaan, Navy Captain Tom Hamilton, his coach at Annapolis, and Michigan State's Charlie Bachman, and former teammate John Breslin, after whom the Spartans basketball arena is named. The Madison Sports Hall of Fame and Schwegler Sports Promotions are proud to induct this Illinois native, one-time Michigan athlete, and prominent advocate for our children's health and welfare into his adopted hometown's sports shrine.